Tariffs aren't just expected to have a huge impact on trade, but travel as well. Any more stress could have people pulling back on vacation spending, and that could spell trouble for the Sunshine State's top industry, which is tourism. WESH 2's Greg Fox is joining us live from International Drive in Orange County tonight. And Greg, a drop in visitors could put some businesses out of business.
Really, it just wasn't that long ago when we were dealing with the pandemic, okay, in 2020. And despite the fact that they had a lot of bailout money, some businesses here along the International Drive area went belly up. And of course, here now you have new apartments that are constructed with Epic Universe opening soon. Right across the street, you've got new construction going on for more apartments. And yet, because of the tariffs, we're just not sure of the future here. Even before the opening of Universal's Epic Universe, state and local tourism numbers are already setting records. The milestones include 143 million visitors in 2024 and a domestic market share of 15.5%. And in February, Orange County tourist development tax revenues topped $35 million, also a record, and reserves are a healthy $427 million. But will that last under President Donald Trump's tariffs, which is sending the world's exporters into a tailspin and leaving international visitors wondering if they want Florida vacations? Orlando's mayor was blunt.
But I know that the attack against Canada by the administration has definitely impacted our tourism from Canada.
Comptroller Phil Diamond reminds us vacations are disposable income and the first in the family budget to be cut.
If the economy doesn't do well, if it goes into recession, then you'd be in a situation where people just wouldn't be able to take trips.
You know, economic downturns are a domino effect. The first ones to feel it, of course, would be local attractions. Fewer people riding the wheel, fewer people getting on the slingshot, and over there, the Starflyer ride. And then after that, of course, the effect is fewer people staying in hotel rooms like this. Edward Gonzalez and Octavia Smith say higher prices will definitely stall future vacation plans.
And gas is going to also be affected by that, so that's something, it probably puts a little bit more strain on my budgeting, for sure.
But Dave Spencer and his family support the president.
Well, I think the tariffs are going to help us in the long run, you know, if you look at the business plan the man's got.
In the short run, the local tourism workforce could feel the fallout. And once again, live here as you see construction ongoing for these new Bainbridge apartment units. Many of them will serve some of the new workforce at Epic Universe, which is opening up May 22nd. Because of that opening there, a lot of people probably booked vacations early on, so we may not feel very much of the effects from the tariffs until we get deeper and deeper into summer. We'll have to see what that looks like in June or July and how it looks at other attractions, including Disney and SeaWorld. Covering Orange County, live in Orlando, Greg Fox, WESH 2 News.